Hello everyone, welcome to another guest internet information video about configuring your guest internet controller. So when you receive your guest internet controller, remember to download and read the setup guide. This provides you with all the information you need to plug everything together and to be able to log in as the administrator. So follow the instructions here. Open your browser after connecting your computer to the guest internet controller. Open your browser, type aplogin.com/admin, and then you'll see the system information page. If you don't see the system information page, check your browser configuration, your cables. You have to see this in order to configure the unit. Now, we're going to look at the features one by one in videos. We've already covered the reports. Let's look at the management features now. You can see we have 4 features in the management section: manage codes, hotspot availability, change password, reboot system. Today, with this video, I'm going to explain the manage codes section because everyone will use this to generate access codes. These are codes that you give to your user in order to be able to access the internet. And you can print these codes out onto vouchers. You can give them verbally. So you can charge for the codes. You can give them for free. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Now, we have more advanced videos that explain how to do online credit card billing, for example, credit card billing, payments with mobile money, but that requires the cloud configuration. So that's a few videos ahead. Right now, we're going to look at how to generate access codes and how to print the access codes. So the first option here is code type, random, custom, description, MAC address. Now, if we're going to print a lot of codes, they have to be random. We have options here, for example, if we want to generate one custom code or one code with description, or MAC address. MAC address, we would enter the MAC address of a device if we were setting up a subscription service. So that's for something completely different. So we select random. We're going to select how many codes we're going to generate. Okay, so I've got 1 to 9, or I can put custom. So what I'm going to do is generate one page of code, 16 codes, because I know it prints 16 to a page. Now, the expiration time, I select here from the drop-down menu, or else I put a custom time. In this case, I'm going to make these codes one-day codes. That means after starting to use the code, it remains valid for 1 day and then disconnects the user. The time starts the first time the code is used. The next box down is for the number of users. And so you can see this is the number of users who can use the code at the same time. Usually we leave that at 1, but we can set any number that we want. Now you'll see a button up here, set limits. Now we have the download speed, the upload speed, the download limit, and the upload limit. That's a data limit. Now, if we're sharing one internet connection with many people, we have to set limits in order that the service can be shared. And so maybe we want to set the download speed at 1 megabit per second. Maybe we want to set the upload speed at 256 kilobits per second. We can also set the download data limit. Maybe we want to limit people to 1 gigabyte of data. Maybe we want to set the upload limit to 128 megabytes. Now, the data limits are not critical. What's critical is the speed limits, because we have to be able to share a fixed data speed for our internet service with many people. And so usually we take the speed of our internet service, divide it by the number of people who will be connecting at the same time, and then set that as the maximum speed. We also have an option to set the start time and start date, which means that if we issue a code, maybe we want to have people to be able to use that code only in 2 days' time. And so we set the date and time here. Okay. Now, once we've set up that information, then we click the Create Codes button. And so you can see we've generated 16 codes. These are random codes in the list. You can see that the time is 1 day, 1 user, and then you can see the speeds, the download speed, upload speed, download byte count, and upload byte count that we've set for these codes. Now, the next step is to print these out. So we have to connect with a computer that has a printer connected if we want to print the vouchers. Now, then we click the button Print Codes. And so those access codes are now going to be able to be printed as vouchers. Now, one of the settings that we'll cover in a later video is how to customize the voucher. We can put specific information in the voucher. We can upload our own logo to the voucher. And so it becomes personalized. So you can see that we open a printer page in Windows, and it's going to show our 16 vouchers ready to start printing. Remember, this prints 4 by 4. So this is a letter page. We're printing 16 vouchers on one letter page. And so we can send that to a printer. We can actually save it as a PDF file if we want. So we can save it as a PDF file, send it to a printer, we select, and then we click the print button. Okay, so that's all there is to it in order to print the vouchers. Okay, now there are some other options. We can download the vouchers, the access codes as a comma-separated value file if we want to send them to a printer and have scratch cards printed. So that's one of the options as well. We'll cover that in a later video. Okay, we can actually import codes from another unit. We can actually generate codes if we configure this to work with a cloud account. Instead of generating codes on the gateway controller, we can generate on the cloud account that can be used with many controllers at the same time. Okay, so please look out for our next videos. We're going to talk about other features of the management menu. And if you have questions, send us a message and we'll be very happy to help you out. So thank you for watching and see you next time.